Yes, sir. Welcome back to Regular People Sports, Week 7, NFL Countdown, baby. Updates on your favorite player live and your team. What it do? Richard
I
Drake,
live down the street.
10 to 40.
10 to 40.
We say I live down the street, we going to win.
We gonna win. I live down the street, 10 to 40.
Hey, we appreciate everybody for
What
joining.
the outcome was, man.
We appreciate everybody joining for last week, man. We had a real good show. The Bills fans, they came out last week. So, of course, we got a big lineup this week. We got Falcons, 49ers, Eagles, Vikings. We got a big NFC clash with the Commanders and Cowboys. We got the Raiders and those Chiefs. We got a Chiefs fan coming on. Of course, we got Treon coming in, our 49ers insider. We got Kimbrough coming in this thing. And we got Bucks, Lions, and we're going to pick our parlays for this week. Of course,
we got a 5-leg going now.
Yeah, we got a 5-leg going. So week 7 is it's a lot of underdog games this week. Of course, the Falcons are coming off a huge win last week versus the Bills on Monday Night Football. And I'm trying to figure out if these Falcons.
What you trying to figure out, bro?
I'm trying to figure out if these Falcons can stay consistent. Can they stay consistent?
Yeah.
It's like a lot of teams, they come off big wins, and you know what I'm saying, they get too hype, and then they come back the next week, get their ass kicked. The 9:30 game right now, the Jaguars getting whooped. We ain't seen them do nothing since the damn Monday Night Football game. So, the Falcons, they look
it's like you can't get too high, can't get too low, man. You gotta stay consistent, bro. You gotta stay in the middle. That's the hardest thing for teams to do. Stay consistent. Off of emotional win. You gotta forget about it. Watch film and you gotta move on to the next team. Bring that same intensity. That's the hardest thing for teams to do.
Yeah.
Week by week. You gotta take it a week at a time. So that's the challenge right there, man. That's the challenge right now. So we got Falcons 49ers, man. This is a big game. I'm gonna go ahead and get it out the way. Bijan Robinson, Offensive Player of the Week. He's on his way for OPOY, Offensive Player of the Year, in my opinion. We got some injuries. Jalen Walker is out, and Billy Bowman is out. So we're gonna miss Jalen Walker sitting at the edge, and we're gonna miss Billy Bowman out there flying around and getting up under receivers and just being a pest in the net. But we got D. Alford to fill in for him. Yeah. He's been playing very solid. He's been moving outside, inside. Wherever we need him, we plugging and playing D. Alford. Raheem Morris and Kyle Shanahan is very familiar. They was on the same staff in 2016 in the Super Bowl. So, Jeff Obert was also our defense coordinator. Jeff Obert was also on that staff. So it's a lot of familiarity going on. So it's gonna be a chess match, man. It's gonna be a chess match. I'm gonna go ahead and do a couple takes of the 49ers offensive side of the ball, man. They do a lot of play action. They want to feed Christian McCaffrey. We need to key in on Christian McCaffrey. Matt Jones is playing. He like to get the ball out of his hands quick. His EPA is like 2.5, like the time that he keep the ball in his hand. He get the ball out of his hand quick. So I think they're gonna be throwing quick screens.
Okay.
Quick screens, running toss, inside zone, outside zone, Christian McCaffrey. If you start Christian McCaffrey, then they have no choice but to throw the ball, and you can pin your ears back and get to Matt Jones. Matt Jones really can't move in the pocket like that. He's kind of like Flacco. He's kind of a statue. So I feel like we did great Monday night against Josh Allen. I feel like we need, just because he can't move like Josh Allen, we still need to send them dogs at him. And the Niners, they have the number 1 pass offense in the league. So they throw the ball 40 times a game. Like, they averaging 40 passes attempts. So we're gonna be tested. We're gonna be tested today. Kyle Shanahan, he's a great play caller. We're gonna have a lot of opportunities to take the ball away. So I need our safety to stay honest. Jesse Bates, don't bite on the over route because they're going to go over top of your ass. So I need you to stay back there. Our linebackers, they're going to have Divine Diablo, Kaden Ellis. They're going to try to, single them out. Christian McCaffrey's going to try to single them out, get some choice routes, get them one-on-one. So all in all, man, it's Christian McCaffrey. stop the run, and the pass will not be effective. And the Falcons, we're averaging what 11 players got at least a sack, so it don't matter. It really don't matter who get to the quarterback. We don't have just a bona fide pass rusher that's gonna win 1-on-1 every time. But all our defenders, we coming we just don't. We rush as a group, and I've been loving how that looks. Rushing as a group, rushing as one. Running our stunts and running all the things that we like to run. Switching it up with the zone and send the linebacker and let them drop back out. Just confusing quarterbacks. That's really what we like to do.
So
that's really what we like to do.
That's what I was going to talk about. I feel like this Falcons pass rush, being that the Niners, they're throwing 40 times a game. I'm expecting a lot of sacks today. Because, Mac Jones, he's a tough dude, right? He going to sit in there, and I've seen him get bruised and battered versus these high-end defensive line teams, and he still, I don't know. It seems like the 49ers are a good third down team. It's like you can stop them on first and second down, and then Kyle Shanahan just pull out this third down play, and it's just like, boom, it's a first down. And, of course, we got the matchup with Kendrick Bourne and AJ Terrell. AJ Terrell, he looked good last week. He was really, really aggressive with Keon Coleman. I'm expecting the same thing again with him and Kendrick Bourne this week. Also, Kittle's back. That might be a big thing.
Yes.
Jesse Bates, he's got to pay attention to that. I know Kittle, he's gonna be stoked and hyped for this week's game. And yeah, I think that that Falcons pass rush versus throwing 40 times a game, that's a lot of opportunities. That's a lot of opportunities for your defensive lineman, especially for this young defensive lineman, who arguably everybody's saying that this is the best young defensive, line in the National Football League, with Jalen Walker and Pierce and, how them boys be, like I said, the Falcons, y'all have the number one defense. That's huge. How the hell the Falcons got the number one defense? That's big, for an NFC South team to have the number one defense in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? That says a lot about, the Falcons and Raheem Morris and how they scheming things up. So that's gonna be pretty good to see. Do we have Kimbrough coming in? Let me see.
Yeah, we're gonna have Kimbrough coming in a minute. Also Niners. The Niners, they don't have Fred Warner. That's a big loss for them. So he's, Fred Warner, he's attacking the hole. He's shooting the gaps. He disrupting everything. So I don't know who they linebackers are. We're gonna ask Treon when he come on, but we attacking them linebackers, man. We putting Drake London in the slot. We putting Bijan Robinson in the slot. While he in the slot, we're gonna put Algier in the backfield.
Right. Okay.
It's a lot of mismatches, we can attack because 49ers, man, they well coached. They got Robert Saleh as a defensive coordinator. They well coached, but it's like, bro, you still got to go out there and play. Like, man on man, we the better team, we the most talented. And there's mismatches all over the field. So we need to exploit that. We have to exploit that. Yeah, we got to exploit that.
All right, we got
Kimbrough talking about.
Kimbrough Slice is coming in. Let's see. Let's assign him to
Kimbrough
Slice.
Kimbrough Slice. I didn't know he did that.
Let me go Kimbrough Slice.
When he started the Kimbrough Slice era.
Kimbrough Slice.
When did you start that
era? What up, boy?
Man, that era been going on for a while now, man. They call me Slice since NASCAR.
Tell you.
NASCAR gave me the name Slice.
So Kimbrough, man, this is a big Sunday night football game. I just want to get your quick word, because this show is moving really fast this week. We got a lot of guests joining in, so I want to get you in and out. I said this is the battle of the all-purpose running backs. McCaffrey and Bijan Robinson, they both gonna be going crazy. Richard mentioned that Fred Warner's out, so how you feeling about this matchup, man? Give me a quick take on what the hell you think about this game.
Yeah, man, I think we match up well with them. Obviously Fred Warner, that Mike linebacker, probably the best linebacker in the game right now. That definitely gonna hurt their run defense. They ain't gonna fit the run as well. So I think for us, we probably gonna be able to, have another good output with Bijan and Tyler Algier. Just with the amount of motions that we have, and they kind of, Fred Warner was a big communicator in there. So it's going to be some miscommunications, I believe, in the middle of that defense that could probably cause some pops. Bijan getting sprung and Algier.
I like that
And
take. Miscommunications. I can dig that for sure. Because I mean, with Bijan coming out and the Falcons doing their little motions and stuff, there's definitely gonna be some miscommunications. Because I think that's a good approach that the Falcons can take for sure. It's the middle of the field.
yeah, definitely. And I think they got the guy D Winters. I think he's a linebacker that's coming in, and Bethune. So it's going to be interesting to see, how they match up with our running backs. But I'm really more concerned, of us stopping McCaffrey, than us running the football. Because last week against Buffalo, I mean, defense they played outstanding. The only, flag that I throw on there was that the run defense was a little leaky. James Cook still had about 81 yards or 87 yards rushing, you know. So they was pushing us around a little bit, especially in that third quarter. So I want to see how good can we stop the run. I mean, and what other tests to go against the CMC. It's Bijan right
CMC.
now. It's Bijan right now, and then CMC in terms of total scrimmage yards. 1 and 2. So
Oh,
definitely
okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
definitely gonna be the battle of the man. I think whichever linebacker core play better, what I'm saying, could be a determining factor in this game, trying to stop these running offenses.
Caden Ellis been balling
Yeah.
too.
Yes,
Divine
yeah,
Diablo be everywhere.
man.
So Kimbo,
I
what
think
you
they're a good combination.
great combination. What you think about Kyle Shanahan going against Raheem Morris, and Jeff Obert was on that staff. All of them was on the same staff in that Super Bowl run. So how you think Kyle Shanahan gonna scheme up against Jeff Obert defense, and do you think we can rattle Matt Jones?
Ooh, man, that's a good question. It is a lot of carryover, on the coaching staff between these two teams. I mean, because then you got Robert Saleh and Jeff Ulbrich, head coach in DC out there. So it's a lot of notes being passed between the coaches, I'm sure. But
For sure.
to get to Kyle Shanahan, I mean, Raheem Morris, definitely. I believe that's when Raheem started going to offense, coaching offense when Kyle Shanahan was there, because he was coaching the receivers for a while. So so it's a intriguing matchup with the coaching staff. We all know Kyle Shanahan can call the best plays, out of everybody, and they getting
He,
George Kittle back.
he
So
yeah,
you're gonna have
he
to
the best of the
be
best.
you're gonna have to be on your P's
Discipline.
and Q's. And we're gonna see what Ulbrich and Robert Saleh, how those defenses match up against each other.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be no walk in the park, man. I know we match up well, player for player, but as far as scheme, man, we got to come ready, well coached. We can't, we're not overlooking any more teams. We already lost 30-0. No more overlooking. You know what I mean? So
All right, well, Kimbo, give me a score prediction, man. Sunday night football. They under the lights. They up in Santa Clara. Super Bowl will actually be in Santa Clara this year, so it'll be a field that they need to be trying to look forward to playing come February. So
True
give me
that.
a score prediction.
Score prediction. Damn, I don't never
Think it's
really
gonna
be
be a
good at
shootout,
giving.
or I think it's gonna be a lot
Yeah,
of points put up. Because I mean, if
I,
Mac Jones end up throwing 42 times, somebody gonna get in that end zone. Kendrick
that
Bourne,
that is true. I'm thinking maybe 33-27
33-27.
Atlanta.
I like that.
33-27
33-27.
Atlanta.
You heard it.
I like that.
Falcons,
Yeah.
Sunday Night Football. Kimbro, is always a pleasure, brother. Appreciate you joining the show. You know we're going to have you on every week. You are only Falcons fan that actually consistent in coming through, man. So salute to you, my dog.
Oh man.
Yeah, with
Yeah,
with
man.
good taste,
Yeah,
very good
yeah, man.
knowledge. So we appreciate you.
Yeah,
Hey,
man. I
yeah.
appreciate y'all having me, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be ready for the next one, man. Keep it going.
Let's go, my boy
Yes,
Kimbro.
sir.
Appreciate it, dog.
Yes, sir. Y'all be easy.
Yes, sir.
All right, boss.
Okay. So I don't know where Treon at. I guess
Triana went missing.
Treon done went missing. We might get back to Treon. We finna skip. We finna go all the way to the AFC West, and we finna bring my
Oh, we
guy.
skipping.
We skipping. We finna
Okay.
bring my guy Hunter Yaya in this thing, and we finna talk about these Raiders and these Chiefs. Let's go ahead and see what's going on the AFC side. Cause we about 30 minutes to countdown.
Yeah.
And we got to get
And
this
we'll
thing
get back
going.
to the Eagles and we'll get back to the Eagles, Vikings, Cowboys, Commanders once we finish this one, y'all.
Yeah, we'll get back to it. Hunter, what up, boy?
About it. How about the
What's up, man? I got my guy Hunter Yaya on the show. Bonafide Chiefs fan. I met this brother in Vegas while I was handling some business, and we was on the bus together, and we was riding past that goddamn Raider stadium, and he looked at that stadium. He said, "I hate them goddamn Raiders." And I, what's up, man? How you feeling, brother?
Yep. Biggest Raider haters there is.
How you feeling, man? What's going on today? I think your Chiefs, they play the Raiders, of course, and everybody's asking if the Chiefs are in mid-season form. Of course, last week they had a big win versus the Detroit Lions. There was a scuffle at the end. Juju Smith got his ass beat. Sorry about that.
Brian Bash, you dead wrong, Brian.
So, just looking at this matchup, of course, this is a division game for you guys, and you know how these division games can go. Guys can start getting comfortable because, it's a division game. And I feel like this is almost that game when the Falcons played the Panthers. You know what I'm saying? It was like it's a division game, and they sorry as hell, and they lost 30-0. I mean, nobody's expecting the Raiders to beat the Chiefs 30-0, but you can't just be too, freely with these division games because these teams know each other really well. You know what I'm saying? So just looking into this, how do you feel about, the Chiefs? And, of course, Rashee Rice is back. So, how do you feel about the Chiefs' game plan coming into this division rival?
Max Crosby's a bad.
Yeah.
Last game got it into it, and I think we always any games, Broncos, Chargers, we always come in, always got that. And I think having Worthy,
Yeah.
Wood, and even Juju if he got his nose back in place.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I mean, last time the Raiders beat us was Christmas Day, 2023. We ain't giving them
I think I remember that game too. I think I remember that game. It was a back and forth game, wasn't it?
Kobe Myers had 6 reception yards. I mean, I've always, but if we can contain him, and our run defense is what 19th this year, and all running. I mean, we might have a problem, but having Rashee back.
Yeah. Having Rashee Rice back is huge, man. Hunter, I don't know what's going on with your. Do you got your phone sitting on the counter?
Yeah, can you hear me better?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I can hear you better.
Yeah, your audio kind of going in and out.
So Rashee Rice, of course, I know Richard. He was asking another Chiefs fan what the hell what he had did. It was it a hit and run or something?
Mahomes threw that interception. They tried to make the tackle, completely missed right into me, man.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but
So
Rasheed had 24 receptions, 2 touchdowns, and over 300 yards. So hopefully we get him back. Everybody in the Chiefs facility is so high on having Rasheed back.
Yeah. So you said you mentioned that the Chiefs' run defense is terrible. The Chiefs' run defense is bad.
19th. That's what I saw.
So we're expecting to see a lot of Ashton Jeanty today, you think?
I think if you got him in fantasy, you better.
Yeah. Okay.
Hate to say it, but that man bad.
Yeah. I think the Raiders gonna lean on Ashton Jeanty, but I like Leo Chanel and Bolton.
Yeah.
You know, to stop the run. They real good run defenders. I think they're gonna key in on Jeanty, you know, a lot. And Bolton, he like to shoot the gap and disrupt, you know, passes and inside zones and stuff like that. He's real good at reacting. So Bolton is your key factor. Bolton is your key factor. And Chris Jones, if he come back and show good effort, you know, he can be the player that he always has been.
Yeah.
So I know that play stuck out on film when Trevor Lawrence fell and he just watched the whole play, you know, transpire in front of him. So I know they let him have it when it come to that. So I expect Chris Jones.
Yeah.
I expect Chris Jones to show major effort from here on out.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I think another thing about this matchup is the coaches. Pete Carroll, I mean, he's one of my favorite coaches, but I mean, he hasn't been able to get things going. The Raiders, their quarterback situation with Geno Smith, I mean, he's averaging like 2 interceptions a game. I'm expecting Trent McDuffie. I would take Trent McDuffie on an interception today. I don't know who he's guarding. The number 1 receiver for the Chiefs, I guess, is Jacoby Myers. I guess that's all they got. That's all they got.
And Brock Bowers is out, I believe.
Yeah.
And that's huge for us against those tight ends. We haven't been doing great.
Okay. All right. Well, Raiders Chiefs playing today. AFC West matchup. It's always a pleasure, Hunter. I appreciate you joining the show, man. We're gonna have you on here every week. We only got one other.
Appreciate you, Hunter.
We only got one other Chiefs fan, man. So we got 2 Chiefs fans now, and of course the Chiefs are. I think people saying they're the Super Bowl favorites right now. So we'll be hoping to hear from you again. You are.
How you feel about that, Hunter?
Hey, man, the first 2-3 games, I was telling everybody we were gonna go 2-4, and ended up being 3-3. I mean, we lost that in 2021. We were 3-4, and I don't think we're gonna be 3-4 again for another 2-3 years. So we're gonna get this today, but man, we got a hard schedule the rest of the year. So
shit.
We got to get our stuff together. I mean, we got Bills, Broncos, Colts. Bro. It's gonna.
I think y'all ready for it.
Yeah, y'all got Patrick Mahomes, man. Y'all gonna be all right. With them receivers, Rashee Rice, Hollywood, and Xavier Worthy, I mean, shit.
Bro, the Chiefs, I've been watching them lately these past 2 games. They back, bro. That defense, they feeling themselves again. Andy Reid, it's in the air. So, man, expect to see them Chiefs for sure.
Expect to see them Chiefs, man.
Thank you for having me, gentlemen. 30-21, I'm calling it right now. 30.
You heard it there, 30-21.
There you go.
Built the ass. Hunter, appreciate you, man.
PTA.
We'll catch you week 8. We'll get some reactions from you, brother. Have a good day.
Good, boys.
All right, peace. Tell you. That's our Chiefs fans.
Yes, sir.
Uh-oh, I think we about to get back to we finna get back to these Niners. We got a burglar in the building. We got a burglar.
We all over the place, but we
got
knocking them out. Who want to rob me?
We got a burglar in the building. Hold on. I think the boy said he coming to do something.
I know he ain't got the mask on.
He coming to do something.
Hey! Since you want to do that, I got something. Hold on, hold that thought right there. I got something for you. Hold up, it's all good.
Somebody better call the police now. They better call the police.
Just hold on, Treon. Just hold on.
They better call the police. Call the police, baby.
Hold on.
Hey, we got do-rag pennies, and goddamn stick 'em up, goddamn bang bang.
I can't get it together.
Just wear it like that.
Go ahead and do your tape while I put my do-rag on.
What you going on? Hey, I told him, man, this is the battle of the all-purpose running backs, man. I think both of these running backs gonna get off. We expected Matt Jones to throw the ball 40 times a game, and this defense with no Fred Warner, they saying they're gonna attack the middle of the field. They trying to get them linebackers confused. They trying to get them confused with B. John shifting and Drake London moving around, man. So how you feeling about this matchup? Of course, this is a must-win game for the 49ers. Tough loss last week. How you feeling about this matchup versus the Atlanta Falcons with the #1 defense in the National Football League?
Yeah, I think I listened to the take y'all guys had it. It makes sense, and I think it's gonna go both ways because I think both teams now have young linebackers. You know, of course, we got the younger out of the two. Fred Warner was that dude back there, man. He called all the plays, got everybody in position.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm be honest with you, I'm worried about the young. I like because they're gonna be aggressive, but when you're young, sometimes you over pursue. You know what I'm saying? You do some crazy stuff, be out of place. The secondary the same way, dog. So I'm kind of worried about the secondary and that middle. I think your boy gonna have to scheme up some blitz packages just to get your boy off his
spot.
Yeah. I think that's the only way we're gonna be able to route him because he can spin that thing. He got a rifle now.
Yeah.
So I know Cal gonna try to run the ball, and he's gonna have to scheme up. And one good thing that we do, Kittle came back. That's another weapon, but he also helps in the run game. When he's out of the game, we don't run as good as well when he's out of the game. So I think look for them to try to go up the middle, you guys, because I think the pass rush you got a lot of speed on that defensive line. So I think they're gonna try to run inside on you first, and maybe if they can't do that, he'll scheme up some kind of motion to get McCaffrey out in the flats in the middle.
Yeah.
That's what he do. You look, and they, like you said, they familiar with each other. All the coaches know each other.
Yeah, because
all of them.
He used to work with Shanahan. All of them used to work together.
Yes,
hey, Treon, and that's what I'm scared of. So how do you think, like, all these coaches are super familiar?
Yeah.
How do you think Kyle Shanahan, is going to match out with Jeff Obert, on the other side? And you still got Robert Saleh on y'all defense side of the ball too. So how you think Matt Jones gonna handle that? And you think they'll put McCaffrey more, at receiver, or they just gonna they really gonna feed him all over the field? How you feel?
Well, he's gonna touch the ball at least 25 times today. Kittle gonna get the other. If I'm Shanahan, I'm using McCaffrey more as a slot guy today. If I'm him, I'm using him more as a slot guy today, and I'm gonna let Brian Robinson kind of take a lot of that pounding because you're gonna need McCaffrey out catching passes. Now Saleh and Ulbrich was together with the Jets.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Ulbrich.
Oh damn! They did tell me Robert Saleh and
Oh, they did.
Robert.
Hey, didn't they get into it? One time?
I don't think I remember. You maybe talking about remember the Jacksonville coach? Remember?
Yeah. But I thought Jeff Ulbrich got into it with Robert Saleh or something like that. But I do remember because Robert Saleh, he was the head coach, right, of the Jets.
Yeah, Ulbrich took over.
Ulbrich was too.
He took over interim coach.
Yeah, he took over. Yeah. So it was like he was trying to come back.
If you remember, that defense went down the tubes when Saleh left too. When Ulbrich took over, that Jets defense was trash after Saleh left. So I'm hoping we'll see some of that trash today.
Yeah.
yeah. They say Robert Saleh and Ober best friends or some shit like that. But
Ober played for the Niners. Ober played for the Niners back in the 90s.
Mostly, I wish you had a picture of Ober. They caught him with a mohawk. Boy, it's a classic.
Who? Jeff Ober?
Jeff Ober. I wish you had the picture to put on the screen. He had a mohawk. I think he wore number 49 or something like that.
Yeah, he played for the Niners back in the day. So
I got Jeff Ober up here.
Stone Cold Steve Austin's son. Yeah.
I'll get him up here. I'll find that picture.
Get him up here. Show these people what Jeff Ober looking like when he played for the Niners back in the day.
Hey, he did look like Stone Cold.
I'm worried about that. I'm worried about that committed pass rush. They run. It's like it's not like you said. You don't have to rely on one guy to make the play. You got numerous guys. So that tell you right there that they sending a house. Because when I watched the part of the Buffalo game, y'all sent everybody. Y'all trying to blitz the hell out of boy.
Bro, I'm talking about. That's why I told him at the Falcons Bills preview. We got to try everything to get him off his rattle him. And that Benz was loud. Yeah, so we might not have to do. There you go. Right there. That's Joe Over back in the day, boy.
I think he was on that Super Bowl team in '94. I think.
Hey, that nigga look.
Over, boy. That
nigga look crazy, boy.
Bro, that's a real deal. He's a hard nose. He's a hard nose linebacker. And he coached this. Yeah, he coached the same way, aggressive, bro. Yeah. That's how he played. How he coached.
Number 53. God damn, boy got the tattoo with the
ain't bullshit.
With the blonde mohawk. Hey, that's a real mohawk. See, these young niggas be having fake mohawk. That's a real mohawk. See, when nigga be trying to fade the side and put the line up, nigga,
that's real. That's the real one.
That damn near mullet.
Damn.
Yeah, man. I'm looking today, man. We're gonna have to steal one today, dog. This gonna have to be one of them games that y'all coming off that high from Monday. You know what I'm saying? Y'all still feeling yourself. Everybody they doing TikTok videos in the locker room and stuff.
Yeah, they still swagging and surf. They still out there swagging and surf.
They still hype from their Bills game, so hopefully they can get back in action. Let me get your score prediction, Treon, because this show moving fast today. We got 10 minutes to count down.
I'm looking 28-24, man. This gonna be another tight one. Depends on who can put the pass rush on best. I'm a little worried, but I think we at home. We might be able to steal this one this week, man. I won't be shocked though if it go the other way. So
you always say that, man. You say that every week, and then the Niners come out and goddamn just go crazy.
Look at all their games though. Everything been tight. Everything been 6-point games because
I feel like this gonna be a close game, bro. I believe that because it's like the players got to play, but it's like the coaching matters so much. And
this right here, this game is gonna be huge with the coaching staff. Who makes the adjustments? Who put the people in position?
Yeah.
So
that's it.
Sunday night football, baby. Them boy coming. Yes, sir. Bang, bang, not a game all day. Appreciate you, y'all. Our 49ers insider. Yes, sir. All day, baby. Raiders.
Yeah, what wrong with that boy? I had to go get boy. I had to pull out.
You had to put a do-rag on.
Yeah.
Do-rag.
I'm going pennies all the way.
That'll be a good game tonight. All right, so we got 10 minutes to count down. It's about 12:50 right now. Show been a little all over the place, but we've been having fun, man. Let's talk about these.
Fun, man. Hey,
let's talk about you want to talk about them Eagles Vikings? Them Eagles. Everybody's saying that the Eagles they pretty much look terrible. And I feel like the Eagles are going to be just fine. Like I told you, I feel like if they have a good week of practice, I'm saying they can figure this thing out. They still the defending Super Bowl champions. And AJ Brown, they still been kind of letting him run those little outs and choices. And, they threw a couple of goals to him in the beginning of the game last week. But you got Carson Wentz playing again. No J.J. McCarthy, of course, rookie, second-year quarterback. He was injured. So, the Vikings quarterback situation is still like, they just kind of winging it right now. And there's some backstory to this matchup. Of course, Carson Wentz is a former first-round draft pick by the Philadelphia Eagles. He's got a long history with Philadelphia. He was booed out of Philadelphia. It was at one point where Carson Wentz was supposed to be Philadelphia's Matt Ryan. I mean, he was supposed to be that guy. You know what I'm saying? So, he might have some personal vendetta, inspiration, or motivation towards this matchup. So, he might play well. Of course, the Vikings are at home, so that's a tough place to play in. But Jalen Hurts, aka Mr. Cool, he should be able to hold it down. What you think about this matchup?
Yeah.
Can the Eagles bounce back?
Like you said, I mean, J.J. McCarthy, Carson Wentz, whatever you got to do to get yourself going for this game. I mean, that's what he's gonna have to take. Cause I don't know what he gonna look like. Carson Wentz is like the Eagles' defense is not looking good. They've been off the past couple weeks, so they're 1-9 on third downs. So. We gonna see. They
were 1-9. They were 1-9.
Well, the Eagles. I'm sorry. The Eagles was 1-9 on third down.
Oh, last week.
Like last week. I'm sorry. I know I'm hopping all over the place, but the Eagles was 1-9 on third down. So I feel like the Vikings. What's his name? Brian Flores. He's an aggressive defensive coordinator, just like Jeff Obert, bro. He's sitting in the house at. He's sitting in the house at Jalen Hurts, and Jalen Hurts is not just no drop back and throw the ball quarterback. He's going to be trying to do quarterback runs, and they're going to try to lean on Saquon Barkley. So, I feel like Brian Flores, he blitzing the Eagles, bro. And it's all going to come down to can A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith get separation.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts, he like to throw the Dallas Goedert a lot. That's really his number one target this season. AJ Brown and Devontae Smith kind of been outcast in the passing game. But for the Eagles, man, Eagles get the playmakers the ball. Whatever you can do, throw it to Saquon Barkley out the backfield. Maybe you need to dink and dunk to start it off. Just get something going because Kevin Patullo, what you've been doing hasn't been looking good, man. You got to figure it out. The Vikings defense is ranked 6th in the league. They're allowing 19 points per game. So that goes to show you they ready. They ready for whatever, man. And then on the Vikings offense side of the ball, the Eagles been looking bad on defense. Their defense been looking weak. In the secondary, they banged up. I don't even think Jalen Carter is playing. Like they got a lot of injuries. And you can exploit them, bro. So I'm feeding Justin Jefferson. I feel like he's going to have a major game. If Carson Wentz can – I like that. It's going to be a big game, bro. It's going to be a big game for JJ. The Eagles don't have major pass rush right now. They're mediocre, bro. They're not looking good at all. So I expect this may be a shootout. I mean, the Vikings may upset Eagles. I know I put Eagles on my parlay, but
man, might be right. Because Justin Jefferson versus this Eagles secondary, I mean, I don't know if they got that other cornerback back. I know I've been seeing Makuta a lot. Of course, they got the two safeties, Elliott and the other kid. But yeah, Justin Jefferson should get off. So will the Eagles bounce back? And they what?
Yeah, we'll see. And they got Jordan Addison on the other side as well. So they should get off.
Yeah. Hopefully the Eagles defense can step up and the Eagles can bounce back. Defending Super Bowl champions, they have to show that they can do this again. I'm expecting anytime tush push. I'm expecting at least 3 tush pushes this game. They need to ban that shit, man. I don't want to see that shit.
That's terrible.
I don't want to see that.
They said anytime push to.
Anytime push to.
Wow, bro.
Bucks Lions Monday Night Football tonight. The Bucks, to me, one of the hottest teams in the NFL. Baker Mayfield. is on the MVP race right now. The dude is going crazy. A lot of people are saying that he is the front runner for the NFL MVP this season. The Lions, they haven't lost consecutive games in almost 3 years. They haven't lost back-to-back games. It's a Monday night showdown in Motor City. Of course, Brian Branch, he's suspended for this game for the Juju Smith altercation, and that might be big because, with a passing offense like the Buccaneers, you need every goddamn defensive back you can goddamn afford. Because, I know Ibuka, he's questionable, and Bucky Irvin is out. I'm not sure if Mike Evans is playing. There's always something going on with this Tampa Bay injury report. But this is a huge game. If you can follow last year in the playoffs or previous years, the Bucs and the Lions, they always meet in the playoffs. So I feel like this gonna feel like a playoff game. You know what I'm saying? Because these two teams could potentially be, in that hunt. And like you was explaining earlier, this is mid-season. This week 7, week 8, these them games that's like, okay, we're gonna see if you like that or you inconsistent. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
with that being said, of course, I know you want the Bucs to go down. How do you feel the Lions will attack this defense?
The Bucs defense haven't been looking. I mean, they in the middle of the pack. They had some key turnovers. Jamal Dean jumped one against the 49ers. He had a big play he made. But as far as like the Lions' weapons, man, Lions got a lot of weapons. Jameson Williams, Amon-Ra St. Brown. You still got your two-headed monster, Jahmyr Gibbs, and David Montgomery. So I feel like the Lions, had an upper hand when it comes to the offensive side of the ball facing the Bucs. And then on the Lions side, they gave up 78 yards to Kelsey, and they gave up 50 yards to Juju and Hollywood Brown. So I like the Lions in this one. I feel like Lions got so many weapons, bro. They got so many weapons, and they got the tight end Sam Laporta. He's big time, and I like Aiden Hutchinson coming off the edge. On the defense side of the ball for the Lions. So I like the Lions in this one, man. This is a prime time. There's two heavyweights going at it, bro. And this game gonna come down to coaching as well. Like Ty Bowles. How you gonna disrupt Jared Goff? And Dan Campbell. How can you disrupt Baker Mayfield? Because he like to pull Houdinis. Once you get them, tackle them. Don't let them escape the sack. That's really how the Bucs been winning. Baker Mayfield been getting these second and third chances. Escaping the pocket. If you just grab them the first time, they don't look as good, man. I'm talking about they got to be the luckiest team in the NFL, boy. I can't believe. I can't wait till we play them again.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield. He's been making some Houdini plays.
That shit ain't happening, dog.
He's a tough kid, man. These parlays, I got my parlay on the screen, Rich's parlay on the screen. If you want to bet, let us know if you win. These are both 5 legs based off of our countdown today. Let's start with Rich's parlay. He's taking the Cowboys, beating those Commanders. We didn't get to that, but that game will be on today at 1 o'clock. The Chiefs, he's taking the Chiefs. He's taking the Eagles. Of course, he's taking his Dirty Birds, and he's taking the Lions. Put $100 on that, you win $800. You can bet however you like. Please gamble responsibly. Don't crash out. I got more of an underdog.
Don't be like Calvin Ridley.
Oh, don't do that. Please don't be like Calvin Ridley. They're gonna suspend you. I got I took the Niners, the Bucks. I took Dallas, Kansas City, and I took the Eagles. $100 for me. You win 2 bands. Hail Mary last week. We both lost our parlays last week, so we have yet to hit a parlay. In regular people's sports.
I can't win a parlay to save my life.
We can't win a parlay for nothing, man. So we appreciate everybody watching the show. Appreciate y'all joining. It's about 12:50 now. We finna watch some football, man. Falcons, Niners, Sunday night football tonight, baby. We might pop out tonight.
I see y'all tonight, baby.
We might pop out tonight.
Sunday night.
Let us know where we need to go tonight.
Popping out tonight?
Yeah, we might pop out tonight, man. We might do a little Sunday night.
Pop out tonight.
You feel me?
I don't know. See how it go.
You wouldn't sleep on me last night.
Sunday night is gonna be another big one, baby. And then real quick 30 seconds. Eagles Commanders. Cowboys defense been looking bad. Commanders defense been looking bad. It's gonna be a shootout. George Pickens, CeeDee Lamb. I feel like they're gonna go off. Debo Samuel banged up.
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels coming off injury. I think the Cowboys. I think they're gonna win that shootout. I think Cowboys come out on top.
Jaden Daniels, he back? He's still playing, right? I haven't really been seeing the Commanders, but that is a huge NFC.
Yeah, he been limping around.
He been limping around.
Out there.
He limping around.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. We appreciate y'all joining us. So Regular People Sports Countdown. We'll be back with some reactions. Week 7. Let's go, baby. Tell you.
Thank y'all.